Right, it's Tuesday 21st of April 2015 and I've come up to the Lake District to Langdale to do a walk today. And I've parked on the car park of the old Dungeon Gill Hotel, and off up there is the objective of today's walk, the Crinkle Crags. And it's an absolutely beautiful morning this morning, so I'm just going to cross this field here out onto the road, make my way up to Stool End Farm. Now looking up towards Bow Fell, and I've got the Langdale Parks high above me, above the old Dungeon Gill Hotel. And having crossed the little bridge, I'm going to make my way along this track now to Stool End Farm. Having just got away from the fence on my right, I've got a better view now across the valley here. That the foreground here is the band, which hopefully I'll be coming back down. Just off up behind the band is Bow Fell, and to the right of Bow Fell and a little lower down is Rossett Pike. I think the summit of Rossett Pike is on the far left. Just approaching Stool End Farm now, and the path passes through between the farm buildings and then crosses Oxendale Beck. And having passed through Stool End Farm, I'm on my way now up to Oxendale Beck and the bridge across there. I'm just about to cross the footbridge over Oxendale Beck, and then the climbing starts to Brownie, alongside Brownie Gill. Oh joy. And having crossed the gill, I've got to the point where the climb starts now. So I think it's going to take quite a while, and there's going to be several stops on the way. Slow progress is this. This is proving to be a hell of a climb up, but way off to the right I've got a decent view of Hellgill Falls, and I think you can just see the path which comes down beside it, runs back down to Stool End Farm. This is proving to be rather hard work. This will give some idea of how far I've come up. I'm not too sure how much more I'll have to do, but hopefully it'll be just up at the top there somewhere. Well, I haven't come to the end of the climbing by any means yet, but at least I've got to a flat bit where I can take it easy for a while. I've got about half a dozen rests coming up there. Whew. By the looks of it, it won't be long before I'm climbing again though. Off up above me to the right is Great Knot, and then we swing round to the Crinkle Crags. And off behind me I've got a lovely view of the Langdale Pikes once again. I can't be too far off getting to the top now, and near to Red Thorn. I think this is why this is called Brownie Gill actually. A lot of the stones around here are a reddy brown. And after I've sat here for a few minutes, that's the way I'll continue up. And as I near the top, I think this is where a little waterfall sometimes gushes down. Sure, Julie Bradbury may have filmed it on one of her walks, but it's nothing but a trickle in it today. That's the path I've just come along. And having got to the top of that path, I just realised I'm very much mistaken. Just a matter of 2 or 3 yards away, this is a little waterfall. So there are 2 little gullies on which the path comes up, and the other one where the waterfall is, and just this little ridge separates the 2. Well, I made it to the top, and although Red Thorn is just a few yards over there, doesn't seem to be any rocks to sit on, so I found a rock here, and I'm going to sit here in the under the shadow of Pack of Blisco and have my lunch. A well-earned lunch at that, I must admit. Just off to the left here, as I sit, is the path which comes down from Pack of Blisco. You may just be able to see a chap coming down, I'm not sure. And just here where I'm sitting is the start of the path up to the Crinkle Crags, which will take me up that way eventually. Right, well, having been fed and watered, I think it's time to crack on. The further up the path I climb, the better view I get of Red Thorn off behind me. And again off to my right, the way that I've made it up to this point so far. Up along the base of Pack of Blisco and down to where I have my lunch. Right, I've done just about 2 3/4 miles, and that's the first sight, close-up sight of the Crinkle Crags. So it shouldn't be too long before I'm getting to the first crinkle. And now the views are opening out off to my right. Also there's a nice view behind, showing the path that I've come along. And this is what I've been seeing across to the left on the way up. I had a pretty much uninterrupted view of most of that. Right, I'm not too far from the first crinkle now, and me and this chap have been passing one another at various stages. And the higher you go, the views just simply keep getting better. When I get my breath back, I'll carry on. Right, I'm just about at the foot of the first crinkle, and the path goes straight up to the little notch at the top, the strange looking rock on the left. And having made it to the top of the first little climb, this is the view you're greeted with, and I've just got to make it up there now. I'm very nearly on the top of the first crinkle now. This is the path here coming down where this chap is. Drops down and then back up again from place to the place where I'm sitting. And it's just a matter of a few more yards up onto the top. This is the path I shall be going down after. So down in the bottom is the chap I've been passing. He's been passing me alternately all afternoon. He's heading towards the bad step, which he says he's going to give a miss to. So I've just got to clamber down this little bit here, which I'll have to be careful with, and then make my way out and decide whether I'm doing the bad step or not. And I don't know whether I'm picking this up or not, just at the base of these rocks up here, which is the second crinkle. Path splits, left hand path takes a rather steep but easier way up. The right hand, the bottom of the crag there is the bad step. And once again the views from up here, just past the first crinkle, are absolutely superb, especially on a lovely day like this. This is the notorious bad step, and I had intended climbing it, but having got to the foot of it and looked up at it, I think I'll give it a miss. I'd had someone to film me doing it, I may have done, but there's no way I can film myself going up there, so I don't think there's much point doing it. So the path I'm going to take is the one which snakes its way rather steeply, it has to be said, up onto the top there by the past the bad step. Well, I've done it. Summit of Crinkle Crags. And sitting up here is absolutely beautiful. It's just a shame there's no one to share it with. But when you get up here, the exertions earlier in the day are all forgotten. Although there are no doubt still more to come. Right, I'm on my way again, and from here you can see pretty much the way across. I'll be going across the remaining 3 Crinkles and then down to 3 Tarns. I think at this point off to the right is Gunson Knot, and you won't want to fall down there. Not that I'm likely to be anywhere near it. Take advantage of a drop in the breeze to film the view from Crinkle 3. Looking back to Crinkle 2 and the summit. The summit's just over the top actually, I think. I presume this is Crinkle 4, which will perhaps make this then Crinkle 5. I'm picking it up. Crinkle 4. These paths down here are anything but easy. In fact, they're very, very tricky. In actual fact this is Crinkle 5 and the path passes just below it, so I didn't bother going up there at this stage. So I'm walking now down this very indefinite path. I can see 3 Tarns ahead of me. They don't look to have too much water in them today, so not too far to go before I start descending down to the band. Whew, proving to be a very difficult path this. Rough underfoot all the way and indistinct in a heck of a lot of places as well. Well, finally I've arrived at 3 Tarns, and before I head off down that way, down the band, I think I'm just going to sit by one of these little tarns here for a few minutes. And having arrived at the Tarns, I think it's only fair that I should make use of them. Oh, that's absolutely bloody lovely. And as I sit here soaking my feet, I can look across to the path leading up to Bowfell. There's some people coming down it, and to think that I was intending going up to Bowfell on this walk, not such a good idea now. That path takes you straight up to the top of Bowfell up there. So it's probably not a long walk, but a rather tiring one, I would think. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that, but all good things come to an end, so it's off down to the band now. Down the band. Well, it's proving to be quite a long drag down, is this, but there's a couple of things that take your mind off it. One is there's quite a long stretch back there, which is rather flat and decent underfoot. And the other is that there's a pub at the end of it. I want to put some company as well on the way. There's also a lovely view to boot as well on either side of me. The path appears to be dropping away quite sharply now, but from here it's a lovely view of Langdale and civilization at last. Off to my left are the Langdale Pikes and the Scree sliding down from there, and off to my right Pike and Blisco. And just ahead and to the right is Lingmore Fell, with the side pike probably in the middle left picture. Well, I can't say I'm too unhappy to be down here. It was one hell of a path down there. One of those never-ending paths, seems to go on forever. Very tricky underfoot. But I've made it down, I'm just near Stool End Farm now, so I won't be doing too much more filming after this. Really glad I've done this. I've been wanting to do it for several years now, after doing the aborted attempt with Keith. And I've got there, but it's been hard work, a lot harder work than I thought. More tricky underfoot, not as straightforward as it appears in the guides, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've had a beautiful day. Just a shame, as I said before, I haven't got somebody to share it with and really enjoy it. But so this one last drink, and then I'm off to the pub. Stool End Farm's just down here. That's a real sight for sore eyes.